So yesterday, I posted a 2 hour long video of Shoot from the Hips long form timeline. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. But I didn't account for the fact that today it is now outdated because of the Bill Murray live stream. So instead of making another video that would probably have like, I don't know, another a minute worth of footage added to it, which would just be very time consuming and probably destroy my throat, I figured I would start like a mini series here on TikTok and YouTube Shorts of me going through every new long form on Patreon and public and go over where I think they were put, like timeline wise, with everything else. And until eventually this time next year, I'll make another, like, I don't know, however long video, depending on how many long forms come out, for the sake of my sanity. The way I would do it is obviously I'd go over my reasoning for each uh, long form's placement, and then I'd also, and if it's a Patreon exclusive or live stream, then I'd go over like a quick plot summary, like I did in the video itself. I don't know if I'll continue this. I'll see how the reception is on this, but the way I'd have with posting these kind of videos is that I'd want like a discussion. I'd want like people's opinions on like where they think this each long form would take place, essentially. And this video in particular, today, as I said, part of a live stream, and it was called Sapphires and Suffragettes. You can imagine the context. So Tom's character, for those unaware of the plot, Tom's character is a woman in during the time of suffragettes when they were trying to get the vote, and she is a part of the movement. Her husband is not aware of it, and she's included her daughter in like their next plan for like staging something. AJ's character is extremely sexist and views the suffragettes as terrorists. And I have this long form in July of 1913. And the reason I've done that is because it is stated that Emily Davison, though not mentioned by name, has already thrown herself in front of the horse. As far if those of you are unaware, Davison threw herself in front of a horse, as some sort of presumably as part of protest to like for the vote, but no one's particularly sure because she died 4 days after due to her injuries sustained from it. But yeah, and as far as I'm aware, she's the only suffragette who was trampled by a horse. But if I'm wrong, please let me know. But yeah, she was the only one in front of a horse, so it has to take place after that, and there's no mention of World War One, so it's safe to assume it takes place before that, because I'm pretty sure it would have come up. Because from what I remember from history, though I'm a couple years out at this point, World War One did directly contribute into helping women get the vote, from what I remember. And yeah, I've got it in July because that's the month after Davison passed away. But feasibly, it could also be anywhere between that then and a month before World War One started. I don't know if this is a good idea for like a mini series, but please, I'd like to hear your thoughts. If you want to know where that is in comparison to the rest of the stuff on the timeline, that would be after Shade and Shenanigans, but before the Leftoverth window. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this random side tangent. I hope it made sense. And again, tell me what you think of this as like a mini series up until I eventually make the next over how many hour long video.